Digital platforms will be forced to provide information to the consumer watchdog as the government tightens bargaining rules related to online news. The ACCC will use this information to examine how Australian news is displayed online and target power imbalances with commercial agreements assigned. This comes as many Australian media agreements are up for renewal. Corp and Sky News have an existing deal with Google and Meta. Our political reporter Cameron Redden explains here.
The News Media Bargaining Code sets out rules and guidelines for commercial media agreements with digital companies in the modern landscape. Its goal is to preserve access to news online while ensuring content makers are appropriately paid for their work. The code was first introduced by the former Treasurer Josh Frydenberg after Facebook temporarily banned access to Australian news sites following a dispute over payments made to publishers.
The purpose of the code and the purpose of the Morrison government's intentions of all along have been designed to sustain public interest journalism in this country.
The code allows the Treasurer to force arbitration for so-called designated platforms if commercial talks with news businesses to show their content break down. To date, that power has not been used, but the threat of arbitration has seen more than 30 deals struck since the code's introduction, including with Google and Facebook's parent company Meta. Even so, the government wants it strengthened further, accepting 5 recommended changes. They include new powers forcing digital platforms to hand over information about commercial agreements to the ACCC, and a greater role for Australia's Communications and Media Authority, ACMA, in administration of the code. A further review of the code's operation will be done in 2025. That'll be 4 years into its lifespan. Many commercial agreements between news and digital companies will expire between now and then, meaning new rounds of negotiations to take place. The government says it is willing to use its designation power and force arbitration if those digital platforms fail to negotiate in good faith.